Now we're recording this. Tell me about the play. Why did you write it?
Okay, so my friend Luca, who is a very close friend of mine now, we kind of have very similar creative outlook, and it's easy to work together. So anyway, I found out about this festival, and I was working at the Christmas market and I was freezing. So Luca and his family... I know, it's very difficult to explain.
You've moved forward.
I've moved forward.
Right. Back a bit, back a bit, back a bit. Oh, no, there. Where that? Yeah.
Okay. You can ask maybe the same question again.
I will ask you the same question again.
Uh,
So, Nikita, what's this play you've written for Playfest?
This play I wrote. It's called Make Room, and it's about what it's like to be a young artist in Edinburgh, what it's like to experience the housing crisis, and how you find jobs. And it's all the jobs I found weren't in a normal way. Like I would go to an interview, I wouldn't get the job, but most jobs in arts I would find word of mouth. Just, oh, I know this girl, she could be good for this, or oh, Nikita, you should check out this festival. And I was like, you know what, I have a play. I had the concept of the play, right? I knew what I wanted to say. I knew what emotion I wanted to convey. I didn't know the words yet. I don't know, my life is it's quite colorful. I wanted to bring some color to people.
What was the best bit about writing the play?
The best bit about writing the play was that nobody knew the script. The best bit was the fact that I could still be influenced by the audience the same way I was influenced by the people at the Christmas market.
What was the worst bit about writing the play?
The worst bit is that I did have a script. I did have a script, and I missed like 6 scenes, and I wanted to talk about modern love more, as it slipped away because there was so much other input that was happening.
What have you learned from writing the play? A kind of life lesson?
A life lesson?
Has it changed you in some way?
Yes, I have imposter syndrome, so it was very difficult to believe this is really happening, to keep a structure for myself, as most of it I didn't show, most of it I didn't rehearse, and from fear that I would show it to somebody, they would judge it, and then I would absorb that negative feeling. It took me a while to kind of let go of trying to please my parents, because a lot of what I'm doing they didn't support in the beginning. They didn't necessarily understand. They still don't. A lot of my personal life is being questioned. And yeah, they said, when are you gonna visit us? And I went, not for a while. So they came here and watched the play. And usually they don't like my plays. They don't like them. And this time they said it's my best work. My mom was crying and smiling. Maybe she was a bit delirious from traveling all the way from Belgium to here, but I take it as a good sign. And I thought I'm gonna do it once and never again. And people kept asking me, are you gonna do it again? When are you gonna do it again? So you're gonna do it again for the Fringe? And I said I wasn't going to, but since they're asking, maybe I should actually do it and add the 6 scenes I missed.
Thank you. Happy?
I don't know what I said.
You should be. It was very good. Well, you'll see soon.
Okay.
Let me switch the microphone off.